This is a message for the WNBA. Do you realize that what you have in Caitlin Clark, you're allowing her to get beaten up on the regular during games, flagrant fouls, people trying to take her eye out. That's happened a couple different times last year and this year.
There is one thing, no doubt, that's about to happen. The WNBA teams that move their games, this is about to be catastrophic for them.
The Fever games are down 53% without Caitlin Clark.
The nightmare we all tried to ignore, it just came true. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's main event, the one everyone tunes in for, is officially out. Indiana Fever broke the news. Groin strain, out indefinitely. And now, everything's falling apart. The league that built its brand on Caitlin is in full-blown crisis mode. Fans are livid. Sponsors are spooked. Executives, probably losing sleep. But let's be real. This didn't come out of nowhere. This is what happens when the league fails to protect its star. Refs let it slide, coaches pushed her too hard, and some rival players treated her like a punching bag. Now the one shining light of the WNBA, sitting on the bench in street clothes, and the league's biggest fear just became fact. So now what? If your whole league leans on one player, what do you do when that player breaks down? Here's where it gets real. Caitlin's injury isn't just a setback, it's a full-on alarm bell. Fans saw the signs, the limping, the taped-up leg, the missed threes. She was in pain, and no one acted. Not the refs, not the coaches, not the top brass. Now it's official. She's gone at least 2 weeks. But this story isn't about a few missed games. It's about what's left when the entire show loses its star. And remember, this already happened once earlier this season.
Whether some fans like it or not, it was proven the last time that she was out with injury that the WNBA does better when she is on the court. The WNBA ratings across the league dropped by over 50% when Caitlin Clark was out with injury.
The ratings didn't just slide. They crashed. Viewership down 50%, half the fans gone. Vanished like steam on burning pavement. And now, it's starting all over again. Caitlin Clark, in pain. The Fever's top star, hurting. The WNBA's golden goose, breaking down. And suddenly, the entire league's acting like it's code red. Behind the scenes, they're scrambling, like people Googling how to survive a train wreck. Everyone's whispering, what if this spirals? What if it all flips upside down? But hold on. Before we unpack that, smash the like if you think the refs are screwing over the Fever. Comment if you see it differently. And hit that subscribe. We're just getting started. Now let's rewind. This wasn't bad luck. This wasn't fate. This was pure cold neglect. Dressed up as letting him play. Her injury? It all points back to one insane moment. The Liberty game. That night, they came out swinging, body checks, shoulder hits, elbows to the ribs, and the refs? Silent. Then came that play. Natasha Cloud yanked the ball from Caitlin so hard it twisted her body. No whistle, no call, no protection. Caitlin got hit in the back, in the head. She was hobbling like a soldier crawling through a battlefield, while the refs acted like they forgot how to blow the whistle. Fans didn't just get angry, they exploded. Social media, on fire. Protect Caitlin was trending across the globe. The message was brutal but clear. If the league can't protect its biggest star, why should we keep watching? But that was just the surface. Because it wasn't about one dirty game. It was about a mindset, a toxic, rotting mindset built on jealousy. Let's be real, Caitlin doesn't just draw crowds. She draws hate. Players see her headlines, her shoe deals, her viral clips, and some, they've made it their mission. If they can't outscore her, they'll body slam her. And the refs, they just sit there, iced coffee in hand, and watch it all burn. Physicality has morphed into open season assault. Gisheldon grabbed Caitlin's arm like she was trying to rip it off for a souvenir body checks. So brutal they'd be flagged in hockey. Even the Fever's own coach, Stephanie White.
I look a little bit different without Didi, just because of our spacing, because of our timing. We don't have to reinvent from a lineup standpoint. I just think we have to focus on utilizing our players in a different way.
Now the coach is under fire. Why? For tossing Caitlin back in with 16 seconds left. Game was already won. They were up by 8. So why on earth was she still out there? Fans are furious. And honestly, they've got a point. Because the truth is, no one's protecting her. Not the refs, not the league, not even her own sideline. Before we dig in deeper, drop a comment. Was Caitlin being targeted? Or is this just tough basketball? Hit that like button if you think she deserves way more protection. And don't forget to subscribe, because this mess, it's just getting started. Let's call it what it is. Right now, the WNBA is Caitlin Clark. Her first game? Record-breaking. Her every move? A headline. Her games, the main attraction. But when she's out, the ratings plunge. Harder than a reality star's dignity after a canceled spinoff. It's that serious. The WNBA depending on Caitlin Clark right now? It's like Netflix depending on Stranger Things. No Caitlin, no spotlight, no buzz, no audience. And yet, they still threw her back in like she was just another player, with 16 seconds left. So yeah, people are pissed, and this story is far from over.
Passing season as well. Her assist numbers. Oh no, Caitlin Clark has yet. So Ryan Howard picks up the foul. She had on her shoulders coming into the ankle roll one more time, right? That's rookie seasons and WNBA.
Picture this, Netflix drops a brand new season. But wait, no 11, no main story, just background characters planting tomatoes. That's what the WNBA looks like without Caitlin Clark. No spark, no hype, just filler. Sponsors? Gone quiet. Fans? Disappearing. Even the highlight reels look like slow-motion pickup games at a rec center. Here's the raw, brutal truth. No one's showing up to watch the Fever without Caitlin. And the worst part? This isn't just Indiana's problem anymore.
They're down 50% overall since Caitlin Clark exited with the quadricep injury. The Fever games are down 53% without Caitlin Clark. Do you think the denial is over as it relates from these women that, oh yeah, it's Angel Reese and the league is up as a whole and it's Caitlin and Angel that have done this?
Suddenly, the entire WNBA is waking up. And the realization? It hits hard. When you build your whole league around one star, the second she limps off the court, everything crashes. The wagon tips, and it's face first into a ditch. But that's just the start. Now comes the fan revolt, and it's not quiet anymore. It's boiling. Fans aren't just upset, they're furious. Outrage is flooding TikTok, Twitter, Reddit, with posts like, "The WNBA failed Caitlin Clark. This league doesn't deserve her." It's a wildfire, and it's spreading fast.
But for some reason, the WNBA doesn't want to protect Caitlin Clark, and I don't quite understand why. Now, I'm going to talk about this more in an upcoming episode of the Pro Zone Show, because I have some theories and other people have put in their opinions. But you're not making a lot of money without Clark. You lost 50% of your viewership when she was out with a quad injury. Do you want her to get injured again? Your ticket sales plummeted. They went from, $89 a game to $25 a game for certain games when Clark was out. You're getting money from the NBA to keep you alive. Wouldn't you like to be sustainable on your own? And you can do that by building up around Caitlin Clark. She puts butts in the seats and she inspires young women to come and play college basketball and potentially pro basketball. You're not doing the right thing here. You're making dumb mistakes, and I don't know why, but I'm going to find out in more detail. I have theories, as do others. We'll talk about that on the next.
Now things are getting ugly. People aren't just mad anymore. They're organizing. There are real calls for boycotts, not just games, but WNBA merch, sponsors, even live broadcasts. And one viral comment, it hit different. If the league won't protect its stars, why should I give them my money to fund their failure? That one quote, it's spreading like wildfire. The dominoes are toppling, fast. Casual fans, already gone. Sponsors, panicking and calling their legal teams. And the league? Well, they're sitting there like that "this is fine" meme, smiling while the whole house burns to the ground. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. It's CBA negotiation year. This was supposed to be the league's victory lap. Big ratings, big momentum, a chance to finally flex real power at the table. But instead, they're limping into those talks with their biggest star in street clothes and a furious fan base with pitchforks in hand. Now here's the hard part. The question that no one at WNBA HQ wants to say out loud. What if Caitlin doesn't come back soon? Worse, what if this injury is bigger than we think? Groin issues can get messy. They affect movement, stability, even long-term strength. And if it gets worse, you're looking at possible ACL tears, hip damage, even chronic pain that never really goes away. Athletes and doctors both know. These aren't just little tweaks. These are career-changing injuries. So no, it's not paranoia. It's a reality check. And if the WNBA doesn't start facing it, this story could take a turn no one's ready for.
You have to be careful of is if, say, you try to rush her back from this injury as well, then you're getting into this territory where a very serious injury can happen.
Caitlin's groin injury didn't just pop up one day. This has been building for months. She's been playing through pain, hiding the limp, forcing her body to keep going when it was screaming for rest. Why? Because the hits kept coming. The fouls got rougher, and instead of protection, she was told to tough it out. So she did what competitors do. She bulked up. She pushed harder. She stayed on the court when everyone else would have sat out. But bodies have limits. And now, the truth is out. This wasn't bad luck. It was a slow crash, and the entire WNBA knew it. They were just hoping Caitlin could carry everything on her back, without it breaking. But now that it has, the question isn't just about how she recovers, it's whether the league survives what's coming next.
WNBA, you still have time, because obviously there are still tickets left. There are still tickets left. And normally there are very few, if any, tickets left for any of the Caitlin Clark games. If we're being honest, like, it is normally had been really hard to get tickets for Caitlin Clark games. But, like, it doesn't seem to be as hard this year. And first of all, doesn't seem to be as hard. Second of all, she's injured. And not only that, they're promoting the game with 2 injured players. Like, they are promoting the game with 2 players that have a 50-50 chance of playing. Because, let's be real, with Nafisa Collier, like, this could be Alyssa Thomas's MVP.
And now, the damage is right in front of us. Without Caitlin Clark lighting up the court, no logo threes, no viral clips, no magic moments lighting up TikTok. What are we left with? A league struggling to stay relevant, praying the ratings bounce back, and finally realizing that ignoring problems doesn't make them disappear. So call it what you want. Chaos, meltdown, implosion. The WNBA is in it, right now. Because Caitlin Clark's injury? This isn't just another sports headline. This is a full-blown crisis. And unless something changes, fast, this might be the moment that decides everything. Will the WNBA finally step up, protect its stars, fix what's broken? Or will this be the beginning of a slow, painful collapse? That's the question no one at the top wants to answer. But fans see it, players feel it, and the clock is ticking. So what do you think? Is this the turning point the league needed, or the start of something way worse? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let it rip. Hit that subscribe if you're locked into every wild twist of the Caitlin Clark saga. And hey, I'll see you in the next one. Unless, of course, the league gives us another disaster first.